Jeff rented this to a farmer friend that lives up the road from him, so that he can declare this acreage because they have 2,000 cows, and the government requires they have so much land for each cow.
Okay.
So way down here, 25 miles, he has but the rent of this pays for the taxes.
Nice.
And this was
Well, it is apparent that we're here with Maggie, and she's showing us all that beautiful property right there. 50 acres of pure northwestern New York property. Prime real estate right there, ready for you to build your fantasy island. Okay, I want you to see these cobblestone streets, but what I really want you to see right here is this river or canal that made Buffalo into the rich city that it is. This is called the Erie Canal, and it's a little eerie because it's a canal that fed multiple families because it was the income of the Buffalonians of New York State. They thrived because of this little ditch right there. They called it Clinton's ditch because they thought he was crazy. The guy's crazy to dig a ditch from New York City all the way to Buffalo. But there it is. Who's crazy now? After all that was built. All this was built because of Clinton himself, the crazy one. Well, crazy ones laughing last. Well, this is the old Erie Canal right here. If you want your boat to be at that level way down there, it must come way up here at this lock. They lock that water in and they drop the boat down, and there it goes, the old Erie Canal. And we'll take a walk right over here, and you can see that the old canal has been widened exclusively into this much needed bigger canal. Wow, what a sight. Well, these are the locks of Locksport. You can see where the bridge is and how many locks they need to go down. There are the men working on it. This thing goes 63 miles from Rochester, New York, all the way to the Great Lake. Wow, call me crazy, that's a long way. This would have been one of the boats that would have gone up and down these locks right here in Lockport. So they would carry their goods all the way from Rochester, New York, through these locks, all the way to the Great Lake. Well, I'm here at the Erie County Museum, and this dog is making a lot of ruckus. But I really wanted to show you this boat as I keep it in focus. It went up and down the Erie Canal. But why do I wonder, how does this steel ship made of steel, how does that float? That ship is made of steel and goes up and down these canals. Pretty neat. Well, it is apparent that I just went into Flint Brothers Hardware to get Maggie a new tip. So if you want some new good tips, this is where you go.
Come to New Fame.
New Fame for fresh tips. Look at her on her new tip. Oh my goodness. Woo! That tip is tipping. Oh my goodness. She's gonna bounce away. All right. Maggie's happy, I'm happy. So when I come through a little town in western New York, it really makes you wonder, with small town living, is all this fast-paced life really worth it? I mean, these people aren't really worried about much. They're worried about a couple people coming through to make some sales on their organic garlic and all that, but it just makes you wonder how much is out there and how much is left. I think I'll just stay put for right here, right now, and in the present tense. It makes much more sense to live in the present tense. I'm out here at Johnson's farm, and there's old man Johnson getting pulled by his horses, just like they did for thousands of years here on this farm. Those horses are workhorses. And there's old Johnson pulling into that old shed right there, like he's done for, well, I guess he's at least 65 years old. Good boys and girls. All right, well, it is apparent that I have found myself at the village of Middleport, right here in Middleport, New York, Western New York. As you can see, it's almost noontime on this beautiful little city. You can see it's a brick-laid town, and I have ended up right here. I'll show you where I ended up. I'll get that sun in my eyes, because that's the best angle for the camera, is the blind person. So there's where I'm at the Middleport Police Department. They let me out a little early today to get something to eat, but what I really want to show you is right behind me, and if you look down there you can see the flags are waving. Let's go see what's behind those flags, because it is something very historic. Of course, that is the town of Middleport, and if you blink you will miss it, or the village. Everything's a village here. But this is what I wanted to show you, is this is the part of history. You can see the Confederate flag flying high and the United States flag. But this right here is the Erie Canal. And this baby was dug by a man named Clinton. And he changed the whole side of this country with that canal. That's how goods move back and forth from New York to the Great Lakes here in Middleport, New York. Well, it's that time of day here in Middleport, New York. Every day at noon. Today is September 19th. September? Whoa, stop the clock. October, that's more like it. October 19th, 2017. And it is noon o'clock. As I pan around, you will see where I'm at. Right here in Middleport. Of course you knew I was at the post office. But that's where the big city is, down there. Well, I'm dressed as Clark Kent, and there is a little park right here in Middleport Village dedicated to those who made the supreme sacrifice. And as you can see, the POW flag flies high above the village of Middleport. Schools out, are in.